Here with Thunder head coach Rich Kromm, I'm Caleb Lamb for the Thunder Weekly Report. Now, Coach, first off, last week, a lot of success for you guys. A 4-game winning streak, 4 wins at home. You have to be happy with a very busy week with 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah, we were looking at that home stretch, and we didn't get off to a very good start in the first 2 games, so certainly needed to refocus and get ready for those last 4 games. And I thought the guys played pretty consistent and pretty hard for all 4 games. And now we're preparing ourselves for a little bit of a road stretch coming up.
And now we do go to the road to Ontario, leaving this afternoon, actually. The first trip of the season down to Ontario. Now, this is a very tough rain team. They currently lead the Pacific Division. They've already beaten you guys twice here at Stockton Arena Ice. What do you have to do differently to try and come out with the 2 points?
Well, against Ontario, they play a pretty physical game against us all the time, so we have to make sure that, first of all, that we're playing pucks deep into the offensive zone all the time and not giving them an opportunity to break out easily. Our forecheck has to be good. We have to really support our defense, coming back hard, trying to get some holdups for our D. They come in hard with their forecheck. They finish their checks fairly consistently, so it's going to be important that we help our defense out and get back as quick as we can.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we're going to be playing a team on the road at their building, then the next day, or in this case 2 days later, coming back and playing them at Stockton Arena Ice. Does that present any interesting challenges as a coach, having to see teams back-to-back but at different venues?
I think it's always a little bit challenging because certainly when you win the first game in a 2-game series like that, or a 3-game series, the opposing team is going to be a little bit fired up, a little bit upset about the game, so you're going to be up for a good challenge in your second game. And we saw that with certainly with Idaho, and we responded well, I think, in game 2 to make sure that we got both wins.
Now, speaking of those victories, one of the big reasons for you guys was the play of the goaltenders in net. 3 victories from Brian Foster, and he has been named the ECHL's Goalie of the Week, the first player to be honored as the Player of the Week for the ECHL for the Thunder this season. Talk about how big he's been for you guys to start off the season as well as you have.
Well, you have to have your goalie be your best player, and he's been our best player night in and night out. He's consistent all the time. He controls all his rebounds. He's calm back there. The guys play with a lot of confidence in front of him because of that, and certainly we just need him to continue playing the same way. I don't believe he's seen Ontario yet. He's going to be seeing them tomorrow, so good challenge for him in their barn.
All right, that's the word from head coach Rich Kromm ahead of another very interesting week, a top-of-the-table clash between the Ontario Reign and the Stockton Thunder in the battle for first place in the Pacific Division.